Yeah, very, very excited to get this going. I was just looking at the number of cars there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15 in the lobby today. And we also have the sound glitch, which we had earlier too, so there's no engine noise coming from the cars. So there we have it. But we'll keep going. So everyone seems to be on the soft tyre. No one is. I think Charlie Bacon is the first one to go out. Oh, it's actually different this time. I don't even have the turbo sound. It's pure silence. So there we go. Kilos is the same. Yeah, I have no sound at all. I wonder if there's an audio setting. Yeah, I just try to check the audio settings there, and there's nothing I can do from that. Which, oh, done something, because now I have engine. I'm on Ped Boy, but we'll go to Charlie Bacon. He's the first guy. I only have his turbo though, so here it's better than pure silence. So we'll stick on board with Charlie. Charlie's making the run down to turn 1 now. Do you want to take that switch back, that lap there? .21.9, yeah, happy days. Oh, he's on the grass. Oh, he nearly lost the rear. Okay, it was invalidated though. So Kilos is the first driver to set a lap. And A. Midden is already out, whether it was on track or in the pits. He is not taking part anymore. He is. An 18.6. They also could be, because this is basically a practice session. There's no one getting knocked out, so a lot of people will probably be doing some heavy fuel runs. You know what I mean, to just get themselves used to driving with a heavy car for qualifying. So we have a couple of guys on out laps. We'll just jump on board with who is the first guy. Who will be? Yeah, we'll stick with T Silva because he's the closest to starting the lap here. So. Yeah, just to, yeah, No, just saying about Preseason there. Yeah, 15.2 on a second lap. He is out. Caught on stream. Where? Oh, that was a bad one. That was a bad one. So we have two guys out. So I even think with the numbers we have, I think we have two joiners that were late to the session. I think during the session. So I think we have 13. So I think we'll only have 11 taking part in Q2. But this is, as I said, it is pre-season, it's practice, and it's really just to get the guys out there, work on setups, get a feel of the car, get a feel of the 50% race, lets us see how everyone is getting on. So there's a fair amount of different reasons why we're doing this. So yeah. Excellent stuff. So I just noticed something there. I was actually on mute because I had to fly out there for a second. But Qatar Man Khan took the Alpine, but he's driving as Fernando Alonso. He has Fernando Alonso's helmet, the number 14 on the car as well. So that's something that another glitch in the game this year, that when you take over a car mid session, you don't race under your own helmet and your own number. You race under the driver's car that you actually take. So which is interesting enough though. But you see that there. I don't know if you can see it from his onboard, but he's actually racing as Fernando. There's a couple of guys still on laps. Nander's racing as Charles Leclerc. You can see that with his helmet too. He's just started the lap, so we're going to stay on board with him for the duration of this lap here. I'm just getting the turbo whine from the audio at the moment. He took a very wide line into there, so you're looking at 21.7. Yeah, anything into the 21s, low 21s is a really good first sector. You definitely want to be in the 21s for there. Around this corner, drops into second. He's after running wide and invalidated that. Yeah. So we'll move on. Charlie Bacon, 50.9 there through first two sectors. That's decent enough. Should put him, well, no one's getting knocked out in anyways, but it should put him up the top there, up the front. He does have a bit of traffic with that Williams. That Williams realistically, well, it is Villeneuve. He is on push laps, but it looks like he's quite a lot of fuel in the car. Charlie's that he must have invalidated there towards the end because didn't set a time. He's going around turn 3 now. He's ran wide. Must have lifted because they haven't invalidated his time. Yeah, he's already abandoned that lap. Nander's invalidated. So 120.8 I think, or 21.7. Yeah, so again that's a decent enough for a sector, but it's already invalidated. He must have cut either turn 1 or 2 there, because Charles Leclerc there is... Oh, Villeneuve popped in P5 there. Yeah, so... Yeah. He is. Yeah, he's not pushing though. He's already 3 tenths down. He's probably just turned the airs off, just kind of. But actually, it's his first lap on these tyres, so I don't know what he's doing, but he's not pushing. Charlie's retired. Charlie has retired in the pits, did he? I don't think so. There's a yellow flag on track. It's interesting enough there, yeah. Kilo's retired. Double checking the stream is on. It is. He is no. He's 1.8 down, but he's not invalidated. He hasn't invalidated. What I would say to you guys, if they are listening, if they're happy enough with what they've done, if everyone retires, it will just bring us straight to Q2. So there's not much more time to waste, if you know what I mean. We can end the session early. So everyone, there's a few guys in the pits. If they wanted to, yeah, get us going. Crew Steamers is in the party as well. Crew, how are you finding the session out there? All good, yeah?
Yeah, not too bad. Obviously the track's very green and what have you, but conditions wise it's only going to improve. I did a run there. I just filled the car, like you alluded to it, Shane, straight away. I filled the car up with quite a lot of fuel just to get a feel for the race, rather than because this Q1's a free go, isn't it, to get through, so
yeah, that's it, you know. But just with the numbers, as I said, it is pre-season, you know. We do encourage people to be here, but you know, the season will be when it matters. Actually, it looks like there's a car out on track that it's Nander. Yeah, he has. I'm just going to share. Yeah, it's very easy to do. I done it in the race on yesterday, in the European race. It's very easy to do.
Just for you boys, what you're saying, you're having the sound glitch. I just pressed my PS button and it fixed it.
No, Fernando, unfortunately. I'll try it again. I have it now. Yeah, it worked for me that time. So we have some audio.
Yeah.
Yay! So it's just Nando out on track. So if Nando retires, or finishes lap and then retires, we can move to... Oh, and he nearly ended up in the wall in turn 9.
That's taken a lot of people.
Oh, it has. He's purple in sector 2. I don't know if that's accurate, but maybe it's got shown purple because he's the only person that's in the session. So it's only... Oh, we need... The little glitch there on the stream for myself. Now I'm getting the gearbox glitch now. 16.8. Yeah, it's a good lap. Getting a lap in, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah. I think it's just because the session's ending, is retiring. You know, he's retired, so
Yeah,
we are ready to go.
he was the last guy, wasn't he? So
Yeah. Just need to take a picture of the times. There we have it. I'd say some good lap times there. Yeah, I took the picture, yeah. Yep. Yeah, Kilos would I have to say 16.2 from Kilos is very good. I know you were saying this is his first online race, so to be able to stick that. Yeah. Definitely.
I spoke to Kilos before this session started, and going back a few seasons in PLR, we were teammates, and we got on very well and what have you. But I said to him, teammates again today. And he says, "I've done one lap of this track before this session, so even better finding that out." Well played, mate.
Yep. Kilos is retired from the session. Did he just retire straight away?
Yeah, he did. I know why.
You know why? You say.
Yeah. Well, there's only 10 in the session, so everyone's going through.
Right, yeah. Yeah. Another session like that. Yeah, he's in Europe though. I know, well, Drew's here, but and technically, where is he? I think he crashed. Yeah, but the other guy from Charlie Bacon, he's living in Europe as well, so. So we have a couple of guys out on track. I think it is. Yeah, we'll stick on board with Preseason and try to learn some stuff from his lap. We'll jump on his onboard. Probably the best way to look at this. So I'm sure he's going to use an awful lot of the track to the left hand side. Yes, he does. Opens up the corner into fourth. Uses all the curb on the left. He actually came off the accelerator when he was on that curb there. He's going to come back to the right and shorten the distance, which he does. Yeah. Underneath the bridge, he break down to the fourth. He's doing everything I'm doing. I'm just not doing it as fast as him, obviously. Like so, down into second, upshift into third, get on the power early. Yeah.
He is well over. No, hang on, that's not right.
He's also not using airs, I just noticed.
He's well under half your age, Shane, so there's that as well. He's still a kid.
What, that he's that in what sense, like?
We are old, remember?
Yeah. So
we're
not as
old,
good.
but according to this, we're old.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he actually hit the curb there. Oh, he's after getting a little wobble. But you know, he's done all this lap here with no airs on, so we'll stick on board. I'm sure he's going to turn it on. He's invalidated as well, but is he going to turn his airs on? He hasn't turned the airs on yet. He's just revving it in seventh. Or now I think I'm just getting a gearbox glitch. Oh, do you know? No, let me have a look here. Yeah. Crew, you're not using airs either, so you're taking it ham and cheesy, I assume.
Say that again, mate. Sorry.
You're taking it easy. You're not using airs.
No. I'm saving the tyres. And I invalidated. Brilliant.
Yeah, the Hucho Houdini is returning to the pits. He's a broken wing, so he's lost it somewhere or another. Nanders is on the lap. Boy's going fast with a 17.6. Then over the 29.9. Tilwick with a 18.9. They're all going to be able to get into the sector 3 or Q3 on medium. So I would be quite shocked if anyone says a lap on a little wobble there on the soft tyre. And it'd be kind of strange to see anybody doing a lap on, well, more than one lap. I'm trying to say. So, crew, yeah, you've set one time lap already, or was it invalidated? Was it?
I invalidated it, didn't I? I'm tiptoeing.
I jumped on board with Nando, yeah. Lovely jubbly. Yeah.
Yeah, I missed my braking point by quite a bit there. Wrong postcode.
Villeneuve should be banned. What did Villeneuve do? BMW F10 said that he should be banned.
No. I'm on an in lap.
He just said a lap. They're all getting into Q3.
Lap, yeah.
Yep, he'll jump on board himself. Qatarman Khan's put an awful lot of he's put 3 laps already onto those medium tyres. He's going to be starting to race. He's getting into Q1 or Q3 as it is, so he's just ruining his race at the moment by just putting extra laps on those tyres. Oh. Especially like it's you could do a medium hard pretty easy around here, but you don't want to be just putting any extra life into these tyres or taking out any extra life out of these tyres.
You want to preserve as much as you can, don't you?
Yeah.
On any track, but especially here.
I was just on the Discord there and I got asked my age to look at the PSI America's general chat for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, has been. Yep. I think the most important bit about turn 9 is not ending in the wall, and he got through there pretty good. So. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could have a fantastic lap up to that point and then just have it ruined just with that one curb at the very end. But as you know, around here there's several curbs that could be the one that ends your night early, you know, so he did. Yeah, the Houdini. Yeah, yeah. Guitar Man's put another 4 laps, unless Guitar Man's gonna. He's already invalidated this lap, so he's not. This is not going to be a time lap. But unless Guitar Man is going to come into it, he's in the pits now. He's done 4 laps on those. He's going to change his tyres and he's going to set a time lap on another set of tyres, because it wouldn't be very smart starting on 4 lap old medium tyres. I suppose if you go into softs, you're going to be kind of stuck on a 2-stopper. If you do four laps on these, could you get to lap 15 and then go to the hards? Probably, I'd say so. But you know, it's not ideal. It's especially when you don't need to. He doesn't need to do that. So strange one. Preseason is back out, and he's gone purple. Yeah, let's see if we can learn something. And he is using his airs, so he's. Will he get held up with his traffic? He nearly was in the grass over there. Oh, and he's little. Oh, he nearly binned it. Oh,
he's human after all.
He is. I think it did. I genuinely think it did. Yeah, I think it did. Yeah, and he was on the racing line too, so I definitely think it didn't help Preseason there. Would he go again?
Yeah, he turned his ears off, so I'd say so. What's there for?
Yeah, he's nearly in the grass there on the left hand side.
Yeah. 6th gear up the hill again.
Yeah, I'd be 6th gear there as well, and down into 2nd, up into 3rd, then quick upshift up to 3rd. He actually goes to 4th.
Yeah, I do 1 to 3 there rather than 2 to 4.
And I would go into 5th and then down into 3rd, back up to 4th. He actually goes straight over that curb. See, the way he was able to do it is his wheel's not going over the yellow curb. That is like I think if the wheel hits the yellow curb, that's when you get your trouble. But when the way he done it, it's not touching his wheel, so it's not unsettling him. If you know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah. There's no one out on track.
If you take it at a perpendicular, I think it's perpendicular is the right word. What I'm trying to say, if you take it at a spot on angle, it will work like it did then. But any other angle than that, it won't.
Yeah. It's like that turn 2 curve.
He's been very careful to take it whilst going straight. There's no steering input when he's taking that bump. So when he lands, it's still going straight. The
turn 2 curb there, if you dip your left wheel, front wheel, onto the red and white curve, the actual curb part of it, you're around it nearly every time. But if you put your left wheel onto the bluey green, yeah, you're actually using more curb. It doesn't unsettle the car as it would if you were just touching the curb ever so slightly. So it's either
I totally agree, mate.
Yeah, you either have to commit to you know, mounting the curb.
You either want to take all the curb or you want to miss it. Even if you don't touch any curb on turn 2, you're fine.
Yeah.
But if you're taking the green curb, you're all right.
There you go. He's going to set a lap time. Yeah, that is actually true. There's a lot of yellow flags popping up, but when the yellow flag pops up, it blocks the time remaining of the qualifying session. We just got a message there. There's been a yellow flag for a while, and when that's up, you can't actually see what's remaining of the session. It is quite irritating, actually, come to think of it. So I was wondering what was left of the session, and I couldn't see it. The Houdini's on an out lap. He will have a chance to set a time. He has 15 seconds, and he started his lap, so he timed that one well. It's in second there. That's not particularly when we can drop it into second there. I
think it was 1:18.552, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
There you go.
Happy days. There we have it. So I wonder why Villeneuve, who is in P10, that set a lap time of 1:29, is behind Kilos.
He crashed. He crashed.
Okay. So there'd be 9 cars into Q3 then.
Yep.
So I don't really know if these times are reflective. So I don't know. I'll take a picture of them anyways.
I think it's safe to say my 124 isn't.
No. And when you know that you're not going to be into Q3, the most important thing, sorry, you're not going to get knocked out of Q2, the most important thing is just getting through.
Tyres. Just get through, save the tyres. Yep.
Yeah, that's normal from last year. That's another thing from last year. Yeah, has to do that. So
welcome to the joys of commentating, mate. You'll be fine. The key is not to be silent. You need someone talking.
Yeah.
Someone talking. That's all you need.
I'm not going to lie. I am a lot more. I'm a lot more tired than I was during the European race. But sure.
Same here.
Same
here, mate.
Wrecked. But Timo's left the session. Why?
He only joined midway through Q2. I don't think he real.
If you can, so I don't have to end the stream.
Yeah, T had that issue yesterday. Yeah.
Looks like Mark Webber after he retired in Brazil that year in 2013.
I was thinking Nigel Mansell back in the day, but okay.
He done the same, did he? Did he have the balaclava on or off?
He had it on, very much on, thankfully.
Yeah.
Moustache was intact.
That's brilliant. I'm actually... Assassin, alright. Yeah, because he's going to be pushing. This is where on the soft tires, Q3, full beans. Let's go, Assassin. Yeah, go to the left.
I'm going to have a guess of 14.741.
He had a 14.8 yesterday in the so he has a little bit more practice.
14.741. I'm guessing.
21.2. I know a 21.1 is the number one guy in the world's sector one time with 21.1. So yeah.
21.2. That's not bad.
No. Down at the fort. How close was he from invalidating that there? He's just using all the track. Yeah. Yeah.
Thing is, though, it makes it look so easy.
Yeah. And I'm looking at a lot of these things and going, I am taking the same gear, I'm doing the same upshift, I'm doing the same thing.
Exact same thing.
But you can see how much curve he takes at the end there. He had a little bit of loss of traction there at the very end. 15.2. So he's definitely more time in him there. Well,
that's his banker, that is. That's his banker.
I don't think he lost 4/10 in that last corner there. I think that was only a tenth or two, that little wobble. It wasn't 4/10, so there's definitely more in that locker there. Who is there is Houdini's. I'm on board with the man with no helmet, Guitar Man, showing off the balaclava there. 16.9, yeah. Guitar Man. Nander 17.1. Kilos. So Kilos, just to put in reference, he's a 21.4 through the first sector. So that's 2/10 down from Assassin, and he nearly invalidated there, but got away with it. He's driving the Aston Martin, flying the flag, the Seb Vettel flag. Yeah. Oh, how did that not invalidate?
He's actually flying the Lance Stroll flag.
Yeah, but he's a Seb fan, so
I'm flying the Seb.
Because you're in Seb's car. Brilliant stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Kilos, but he will always be Optic. No matter how many times he changes his name, he will always be Optic.
Opposite, yeah.
15.6, very good lap time there. Yeah, it is. That would have put him P2 or 3. I think, just going by yesterday's Q1 off the top of my head, it was a 14.8 from Assassin, and I think it was a 15.1, a 15.4. So that lap time there would have put him in around P4 in the Tier 1 race yesterday. So that just puts into context what that lap time is. Obviously Assassin, we know what he can do, but coming from a guy that at this stage 24 hours ago, his game was only installing onto his PlayStation. I think that's a pretty good lap time there.
Yeah.
And another guy 14 years old who's dominating this, you know what I mean? So yeah, fantastic stuff. We have put him under pressure now, and if he wants to talk through his lap, you know.
I'll have a go. Right. It's turn 1, take a little bit of extra curve on the left, shift down to 4th. Take it easy through that curve in particular. Turn 2, foot down, planted, 6th, 7th, 8th in a moment. Finding the grip. Shifted down to 4th gear again, hugging the inside, quick shift up to 5th, foot down. Through the gear, 6, 7, possibly 8th, but not quite here. Down all the way to 2nd, short shift to 3rd, up to 4th. Punching it out of the corner. Little tricky section here. Once you nail that part, you're okay. Tempted to stick going to 7th there, but I stay in 6th, foot down, up to 7th at the top of the hill. Just to keep the revs up. All the way down. Into 1st, just to hit that apex. I could have done better there. 3rd, 4th, 5th. This is my favourite corner on the track here. I feel like I make up a lot of time around there. 3rd, short shift into 4th, drop 2 gears again for this corner. Missed that one. Stay in 3rd.
Validated. The last set, yeah.
But that
go
would
again.
have been 116.9. No, I ain't got enough fuel.
Right, I suppose, yeah,
not a lot of time. Thanks.
But yeah,
I did alright there, really.
Yeah, you did. You did. I love doing that to Gav when we always go, right, Gav now, pressure's on, Q3.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know he's listening.
Well, I can do it when it's myself talking. It's when other people are talking I can't do it. I mean, when you guys are commentating, that's different, you know. But I mean, when you're in a normal party, there's one guy in particular who always does it. Whenever I appear to be on a hot lap towards the end of the session, Shane knows who he is, but I'm not their names.
Yeah, Mum.
Yeah, I'm winning the pits, it's me.
Yep. 17.5. Yeah, and the division's on a lap, just started. Is this in turn 2 now? What I actually do here when you come around this corner, see why some drivers go out wide, you try to stick to the right hand side as much as you can to shorten the distance to turn 4, which does gain you about a tenth of a second, I'd say. But we'll probably see Preseason do that now when he is on his run. We'll jump on board with the 2-time PLR champion, so we'll stick on board with himself there. Tier 1 champion, I should say. Oh, that was extremely dodgy there from Division 416 there. He's 2 tenths up, but he nearly lost it in turn 9. He was very far out on the curb. Just gonna back out and back in, just see if I get some audio. Oh, I got it back. It didn't. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think it was a little bit too careful. 17.5. I think this is the Q3 is the one where people the times are important, especially now that the Q2 didn't really matter because nobody was getting knocked out. So the way it is now, everyone's going to get through. But Q3, obviously, this is when everyone's pushing. So we have Nander on a lap. I'm trying to see where Preseason is on track. Preseson's starting, so we'll go now. Preseason has a bit of traffic though because there's a lot of cars coming out of the pit lane. Yeah, they do. Yeah. 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 And he'll go left as well. Yeah, there he goes again. Goes left there.
The thing with that corner in question is when you feel like you're cutting the corner, like saying to the right as opposed to taking the racing line, it's not as heavy on the tyres by taking that line as other corners are. so you can get away with cutting that, you know, stay to the right hand side of that corner. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's you can get away with it a bit more than other corners.
Mm-hmm. He did. 14.889. It was indeed. There we have it. Yeah. 16.6. Has Guitar Man found his helmet? No, he has not. He is coming into the last chicane now. A 1:16.8. Nander's up 6, it's nearly 7/10 through 2 sectors, and he's invalidated. On the top of the hill, he's invalidated. Headboy is down. The crew doesn't have a lap. We'll go jump on board with crew, see how he's getting 50.4 through 2 sectors. It will. To the left. Yeah. 16.5. I think his first one was a 16.5 as well. I think he was saying so.
Yeah, 16.9.
16.9. There you go. P3 at the moment. Optic.
That was my target, to be honest.
Yeah, he's up. A couple of 10s. It's up oh, it's invalidated though. He had it was an invalidated time. So I think that's everybody. I don't think Guitar Man is doing another lap. And everybody is finished. Sasson with another 14.8. So he's got 2 14.8s in 2 days. And I'd like to see the difference between the two, because I think they were extremely close. I think there might be a couple of hundreds or thousands in this one now. I don't think it's even, I think it's very small from what he got yesterday. I think we have an image of it, so I'm just going to double check what that is. Right. He's typing. You have go. I know he's not typing about that.
I'm sure he'll tell us before you find out.
I'll just check it anyways. I thought he was going to post it there, but America's Tier 1. Oh, they weren't posted yesterday, were they? I thought that was in there. Yeah. %. Tilmo has rejoined. Yeah, and they're both Tier 1 America's drivers, so it is to be expected that those two guys would be up there, you know, at the top. So
find the flag for Tier 1 Europe as well, just saying.
That's it. That's it. So the top three were all in Tier 1.
It's still so slow. Yeah, allegedly. I don't think
for
it
now.
should be, but for
now. Here, I'm even for now at this stage.
Say that again, mate.
I said I'm for now at this stage as well.
Well, Gav will be Tier 3 then, won't he?
Well, we didn't even get to see what his pace was like today, really. His quali pace wasn't great, but we didn't get to see much of the race. We have 14 in the race, so that's better than I thought. So we have 14 on the grid. Now, hopefully 14 of them can get through turn 1 intact with no damage. So let's see how this goes. one of the drivers in the European Tier 2 today didn't even make it 10 metres. So, fingers crossed that doesn't happen this time round. Change the details here. Again, surprised nobody's on the hards. Yeah, just go hard, go long, couple of safety cars to get track position, and then maybe be able to extend those hards to lap 24, lap 25. Potentially could go onto a soft if you wanted to. I'd probably go with mediums just in terms of the soft do degrade very quick, but if you wanted to go for a quick run, did someone lose it? Someone has lost it. Kilos.
Opposite.
No. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and there's a did you see the McLaren as well? It's T Silva. T de Silva, he's disqualified, so he's back, and he's gonna have cold, dirty tyres. You can see the rear. I don't know if you can see the stream, but those rear tyres don't look in best of nick. So we have his Kilos able to get his position back. He should be. Actually, I think the rule in real life is that if you can take your position back, but you can only if you have to get your position back before Timos has left the session there. Crew, if you can get him back. I don't know if it's probably a bit late for you, is it?
For me, yeah, I'm on the grid.
I'm gonna miss a start. Yeah. The VSC. I have no engine audio. Now we do. Now we do. But if you go to race director there, it will tell you.
There was no warning there. Wow.
That happened yesterday too. There was no warning after the VSC ending. Yeah. Yeah. And Guitar Man has no front wing, and he's kind of in the way. Oh, he's out of the way now. I think it's Guitar Man because he has a broken wing, and he was off the track. Yep, representing Grande Seb. Grande Seb.
Grande. Billy Simmer. Oh shit, hang on. Oh, sorry.
Here we go,
I nearly lost it in the last corner. Sorry. God, I've got pedal over the rear end.
Yeah, just behind crew. Oh, head boy.
That's what happened to me yesterday.
It is strong, all right. Yeah, and they're both guys that joined the session late, and they're both in. So he's actually in Charles Leclerc car. You can see he's number 16, which is Charles's number, and Nander. But now he got himself. Yeah. Safety cars will change things, but yeah, definitely. Yellow flag. It is a McLaren. What did it look? Was it?
Ask and you shall receive, Shane.
Safety car. There you go. Course of the commentator or course of the turn 9 curb. I think that's a more appropriate name for this. Yeah. Tilmo has left the session again. If someone could grab him, that'd be great. Medium tyres, lap 4. It's a difficult situation here. Can you go 29 laps on hards? Probably not. Will there be another safety car in this race, judging by the last 3 races we've had around here? Yes, there will. There was 5 today, earlier on in Europe. So
this is the first race that we've had DRS before the safety car.
Yeah, you're coming in, crew.
Yeah, I'm coming in.
Pad boy is too. Crew's going soft.
Yep.
Yeah, 29 laps is pushing it. Yeah, but yeah, Charlie Bacon. Is that another? So he's serving one and then he got another one. Are you friends with Tilmo on PSN? Switchback Tilmo 4555.
I'll do it. I can do it. I'll just go up to the queue.
Okay.
I was thinking, yeah, I know you just commented then, Shane, about me going to the softs.
Yeah, I was going to ask you then.
Yeah, I was going to go into the mediums again, the brand new mediums, and try and stretch them and go into the softs or something after that. But I thought, well, everything else has gone so far the last few days. There's been another safety car. So I thought, well, I may as well get the soft stint out of the way, the different compound stint out of the way, and then if there is another safety car, then I've got a couple more options. So So if it is in like a lap's time, I can stick the hards onto the end and then be safe, or
Yeah.
in 10 laps time, I can stick the mediums onto the end. So that's
Yeah, because
that's the method behind the madness. So
yeah,
you have around 2 compounds.
yeah, and if going to the mediums would have been what your man Kimi done earlier on in Tier 1, which basically lost him the race. Because
exactly why I've done the opposite of what he did.
Yeah.
No, Kilos has gone. Hang on. Oh dear.
Oh wow! Wait! There's a lot of cars.
Yeah, Kilos spun.
Under safety car.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no damage. He can't overtake now, so he needs to stay where he is. He's under safety car. What Charlie Bacon should do is, while we're under safety cars, just keep pitting. Come in this lap, don't speed, save your 5 seconds, put a set tyres on. And if he wants to go back on the hards, come in the following lap, if we're still on the safety car, and put your hards back on. And then you save your penalties. And he's already last, so he's not going to drop any positions by doing so. If anything, but the safety car is in this lap, so he won't be able to do it. So I think that they changed the rules in real life in Formula 1 that the safety car in this lap message is done very early in the lap. This game still has the issue where sometimes you find out in the last corner, which is way too late. What the game tries to do is, the game generally registers when the safety car is coming in at the second sector split. Collision under safety car, the assassin's gone.
It's usually at the end of the second sector, isn't it?
Yeah, it's usually at the end of the second sector. There's a bit of a battle here going on with the Houdini, Tilmo. Did he lose it in the last corner? He did, cold tyres. He's not the first, and he's definitely won't be the last to do that. Yeah, oh, Tilmo, nice move. Tilmo went to go down the outside and he got blocked, and then he's done a switcheroo back to the inside, made the move. Stick, what a move, Tilmo. Fantastic stuff. Crew right at the back of Villeneuve, 2/10. Can he make these soft tyres work? Oh, he's very close. Probably nearly lost a wing there. Yeah, they're both using a lot of battery there. Tilmo's red X again, by the looks of it. Oh, he got the jump already. Oh!
I saved the wing though, no damage.
Yeah. Oh, and Charlie's around. Charlie had a 5-second penalty for collision with Tilwick. And Kilo's... Yeah. He was. Just looking at his wing, he has his end plates, so doesn't have his helmet, but he has his end plates. Definitely there. Pet boy. Yeah. Just. Very badly, and it's so annoying. Tilmo has no front wing, but I think it's AI. Yeah. Charlie Bacon has retired in the pits. Oh, has he? Oh, he has not. Safety car. Safety car. Charlie Bacon, turn 3. Looks, I'm on board with Tilwick. You'll see it now when we come around the corner. Looked like he retired on track, but yeah, there's no way to know. Yeah, I don't think. Oh, Preseason, mistake. 5 seconds in speed in the pit lane. Tilmo is not in the lobby as far as I know, because he was red X'd when I think. Yep. Going to hards, and this is... Yeah.
What?
Oh, you're held up, are you?
No, it's put mediums on when I selected hards.
Right.
It's alright, I'll just go in again, it'll be fine.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, speeding in the pit lane.
That's a collector's item, that is.
Isn't it?
Until it's pre-season. I'll tell you what, if you got a video of it and sold it on eBay, you get a few quid.
Yeah. On purpose, for the looks of it. It looked on purpose. Turn 1. Look where it is. You're not. That's not happening by accident. So this just, I know it's pre-season and all that, but you're obviously tier 2 lead steer. This is tier 2. If you see something, so we have like a race director kind of situation where if you see something on stream that you think might be in breach of any rule, there's if there's a contact with 2 cars, we'll still let the driver report the other driver. But if you see something like an intentional, you know, crash like that, or
an intentional infringement like that,
an intentional infringement where you think someone has intentionally crashed on track and didn't retire in the pits, you can call them for footage to provide this, so that we can see what they actually done. Did they do it on purpose or not? And then you can then issue a penalty then from that, you know what I mean? So, and no footage would be an admission of guilt as such, you know what I mean? It might not be as big of a penalty because we still can't prove it unless you caught it on stream, but you know what I mean. So there you go. But you're not, are you recording this? Come on, Jet. Well, I'm streaming on the league channel right now. Safety cars in this lap. Just on board with Kilos there, Optic, and he's warming up his tyres an awful lot. I think he's learned his lesson from earlier about restarting with the tyres cold. So he's definitely giving them some welly at the moment. Assassin's right up. Assassin's passed him before they crossed the line, just about. Oh, he's slotting back in. Oh, the Nander in third place. Oh my God, Nander, what's happening here? This looks. Oh, Nander. Oh, Nander. How are we still in the race? I don't think he's took out the Red Bull. I should be laughing, but as soon as I seen him go to the right hand side of Assassin, like, disaster is gonna happen right now. And yeah, I have it all on stream, so we can see that again. Yeah. Oh, So sorry, I was just watching the guys come around turn 9, and there was a little bit of a wobble there from Tueday in the Haas, just in front of the Kilos there. So the two Aston Martins are in 7 and 8. Oh, there was an accident there. There was a few cars involved in that. I was on with Tueday, and then I think Kilos got caught up, and Kilos was having any luck. Broken wing. Oh, disaster. No safety car this time. So they're all going to have to pit now. 12 out of 23 to 21 laps. Can you get to the end of mediums? Be difficult, but he has no choice now at the moment because he's on his only set of hards. Oh, so same with Kilos too. I think at that stage they're just fuming. So yeah, he's going for softs. Crew, that happened right in front of you. Do you have anything to say about what happened there? He's retired in the pits.
Yeah, basically turn 9 I got a bit squirrely, so I saw Kilo was right behind me, so I let him through.
Yeah.
So I followed those three around the hairpin, and they just, I don't know what happened. The AlphaTauri spun, collected one guy, then collected Kilos afterwards, and I just hugged the inside the corner and just flew past all three of them. So
yeah. So I was on the TV camera.
With Kilos was the case of wrong place, wrong time kind of thing.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Definitely, and he's retired from the session. What is the closest battle? They're quite spread. I think it's between Villeneuve, Guitarman. I think it's in around that area. Yeah. Oh, he nearly didn't make it into the pits. Oh, well, it was so close from smashing into that wall there. Crew with a pen.
For a correction.
There were 8. 5. If we get it more than 5 finishing, 6 classified, then we're doing a good job.
Thanks for adding that, Shane, at the end.
Yeah. I'm making sure I include that because we had 6 classified. He earned points. Nander has left the session. He is out of the race. Nander returned the pits, did he? Yeah. Oh, 3 seconds, yeah. Corner cutting. That's it.
I spun.
Yeah. Another safety car. Is it? Oh, crew. It did. My controller died like literally at the worst time. So I think I was on board with the guys in around that spot. Mediums to the end, yep, 18 laps.
Well, we had a guy in the league race a couple of seasons ago at Monaco, crashed into it.
Jump on mediums.
Mediums on surely, yeah.
Hards if he has any. The Tarman's going for that. Hey, speed in the pit lane. There's been an awful lot of speed in the pit lane in this race. I don't know what it is. This one specifically, but it's been at least 4. Optic. And then Charlie Bacon done it twice, I think. Remember he had a 5 second, served his 5 second, and then got another one on his way in. Tueday hasn't stopped, and he's now on 7 lap on mediums in second, which isn't. I'd be shocked if that got him to the end. That's what, 24 laps on mediums. The Tarman could get to the end on those hards. 100%, 6 laps. Yeah, definitely get to the end. But it's not going to be fast enough with the guys on mediums around. That will get to the end. Villeneuve will get to the end. Crew will get to the end. Division will get to the end. I didn't even think it was needed to even mention Preseason, because I think Preseason will be in first within a lap. But you know what I mean. Yeah. That's it.
Shane will tell you I'm not too bad on the old tyres, mate.
Crew can. You can get a set of softs to go 20 laps on some tracks, so.
Villeneuve's in the pits.
Yeah, or Tilwick is too. Tilwick needed to go in the pits. Those mediums were not going to get him to the end. Why Villeneuve pit? I don't know. Maybe he wanted to go into hards and then onto a set of mediums again. But Tilwick probably had no option but to go in the hards, because he was on the mediums as it was. Where Villeneuve's gone to softs, which Villeneuve was on a fresh set of hards, which would have got him to the end, and then pit for softs, which won't get him to the end, and gave up track position to do so.
Each their own?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And I think Villeneuve was in second place, because I know Preseason was in third at the start of this safety car. Now he's in second, so the only way you can assume is that Villeneuve pit on it. There's a soft, from second. So he's down to last now.
He wasn't in second, he was directly in front of me, so he must have been P4 or
right.
P5. P5 because Tilwick stopped, didn't he? So
Tilwick was the one, yeah.
Tilwick you're thinking of him.
Yeah, because there definitely was someone in front of Preseason, yeah. That's it. Ugh. Alright, let's see how this start goes. It just makes it a little bit easier for Preseason to reclaim first place with Tilwick stopping. They left it, they were right up that safety car's gearbox there. And we do. On board with Preseason. Will he get boy before that? No. No. Yeah. He's a guitar man. He's alright, but he just got so much drive there. He's going to keep that nose in. That was not great. He squeezed him against the grass there. Yeah, Preseason just has too much. Preseason just has too much grip. Too much. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Crew make the move. E.
He told me I didn't leave an overtake against Division, but I was in front of him. Oh, he never passed me, I was always in front of him.
It's weird.
That's why I lifted then, let it back past, even though he was never in front. That's the plan.
Oh, guitar man, ped boy as well. Yeah, move for second place there as well. Makes them, yeah. That's it. Whoa. That was caught on stream, crew, the whole lot.
I waited for everyone to go.
I know, no, I meant more the spin rather than the reset. To be fair.
Right.
I done that yesterday. It's just a rare. You're gone. It's just too much apex speed. Oh, there's a Haas taking a trip across the grass. Did he retire? No, he's in. I don't know because he was in reverse there, but it was going forward, which I didn't understand. And he's coming back onto the track now. Yeah. I think Tueday's on his way in to retire. We'll be down to 6 potentially. Oh. He is still going, yeah. Fair play to him. Yeah. Yeah, just jump back on board there with the leader while there's a little bit of a lull in action there just in terms of gaps. I think, well, there's 1.1 with division, but just you know, obviously watching the maestro at work here, and you know, it's just smooth, and you know, he's just looking at his throttle input as well. He's not always full throttle as well as. Oh, yellow in sector 3. Was that you?
Yeah, me last corner. Don't worry, it's fine.
Damage?
A little wobble. No. Just into the kitty litter.
Yeah, it's just hitting every apex, using all the track. And he actually has quite a lift. I know obviously it's in the race and not in qualifying, but he still has quite a lift in 9. I think it's probably just more so to avoid going too far out onto that curb. Yeah. 17.7 there. Yeah. Just another thing there, if you want to jump on board with Preseason there, you can see the trail braking and how the throttle is throttle to brake input, like how good it is. You can see, because he obviously races with no ABS, so you can't be on full brake. You can see him lowering the brake pressure down. As he's lowering the brake pressure down, the throttle input is starting to come the opposite way. It's all very slight little movements. You'll probably see a good bit of it into turn 10 here. So he's full brake, he's off the brake, he's still on the brake, but he's not giving full pressure, if you know what I mean. You'll see it all through this section here, if you just look. So he goes full pressure and then down to well, I think maybe even more than 5 or 10 now, but if he does a little drop. Turn 1 was a great example of it there, and turn 2 with that curb. He's just lifting ever so slightly on that curb, so he doesn't get any loss of traction or anything like that. Turn 4 is another good example of that trail brake onto the accelerator, using all the track. Is there anyone else we can jump onto? I think Villeneuve is the closest. Just the next. Switchback. People can't hear you on the stream, by the way. So you make sure that your party settings have your voice to be allowed in streams. It'd be in party settings.
Share party, come on the bottom. Yeah.
Ticked. Talk there. Ticked. No, you're not. No. You have several things to check, so yeah, and that's why I shared them earlier on in the Discord. But you'd have to go to your settings as well. I can't do it while the stream's on, but you'd have to go to the settings. I sent them to Tilwick. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, it doesn't matter for now. The race nearly over. No, you can only hear me. You can't hear you. And you can hear crew as well. No, this is why we have pre-season. This is where we learn all these little details that you know.
It's the whole point of it.
It's the whole point of it. This is why we do it. Exactly. That's it. He is, yeah. And he's not moving. It took him a while to move. Yeah. They're not a new set of mediums either, they're 7 laps old.
Yeah, he was.
He was, yeah. He put on 7 lap old mediums. Preseason probably will have enough of a gap to stop for softs and go for a fastest lap before the end of the race. Yeah, he's 17 seconds ahead. He's on lap 26, so give him this lap and 4 more. That'll bring him to the end of lap 30. Stop at the end of lap 30, probably come out in P1, and then we'll be able to set a fastest lap. Well, he probably already has fastest lap. I'd be shocked if he didn't. Yeah, 17.2. So he probably could come out and be in the lead. Yeah, he doesn't need it yet. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. Well, especially this season, because you don't have your rich fuel mix. That makes the your airs management even more important. And it's quite powerful in terms of using the overtake. So when you're going for, say, a fastest lap, you're going to be using a good chunk of your battery in that lap, because of how powerful it is. You're going to be pretty much on it at every straight possible. You know what I mean? It's not. He's already, actually, just remember saying he had a 17-second lead, and he's going to be able to stop by lap 30. He now has a 21.8-second lead, and I think that was within a lap. 21.9 now. And these guys at racing are, they're good drivers. Like, they're very good drivers. It's just Assassin obviously is just at that level, yeah, from pretty much everyone else. And there's probably 3 or 4 guys that are here that are at that level. There definitely is not just him. There's maybe even more actually now. I think there's probably closer to 10, I'd say, now that are at that level thereabouts. And then obviously Optic showed a really good pace on day 1 of the game. You know what I mean? Like, that was, to me, that 15.2 was really, really good. What he said earlier on. So definitely. Yellow flag, Villeneuve's out. Yeah, turn 7. Turn 7 to the left hand side, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Assassin can get a soft on and go fast. I think everyone can go for softs. Crew is in the pit. I think Crew's been. You caught the pits at the right time with these safety cars, I think.
With this one, yeah. This is, it just flashed up saying I'm putting the softs on for my 5-stop strategy. And he does have the delta. Well, I've got worse penalties. I've got 9 seconds. Yeah, every single one of those penalties have been through too many corrections on the exit of a corner.
Yeah, turning too early, you correct it, you run wide, or stuff like that.
Anything,
yeah. Yeah, and he's going to come out in the lead in anyway, so no matter what, he's 30 seconds in the lead. So we're down to 6. Can we do better than 5 finished, 6 classified? So if we can get all 6 finished, this is... And in terms of percentage, it's actually really good as well, because it's 6 out of 14. Well, really good. It's not really good. It's more than half. But compared to what we've had so far, it's probably the best in terms of attrition rate. fair enough, fair enough.
Giggity.
Yeah, I was trying to fill up the numbers yesterday, and I had a really bad connection, and unfortunately ended up taking out Faz under safety car, which he wasn't happy about. But sure, there was nothing else I could do at that stage. Yeah. Yeah, little sprint. Actually, speaking of sprint, what did you think of the sprint on Saturday, gents?
I haven't watched anything from the F1.
Right. What do you think, Switchback?
The thing is, with Perez doing that can happen to anyone.
He binned it himself.
That's what I mean. Anyone can bin it themselves, can't they? So I think that part of it adds to it, personally.
To me, my biggest thing that I don't like about it is the fact that the winner of that gets the pole position. And I'm not a Lewis Hamilton supporter in terms of racing on track by any means, but he got pole position in Silverstone, to me, not Max Verstappen. He got the fastest lap on the, even though it was Friday, normally it would be a Saturday, but in qualifying in Q3 on the Friday, Lewis Hamilton was the fastest driver on track, and the pole position should have been that. That set the pole for the sprint, and then the winner of the sprint got pole position. So I don't like that change of it. And I found it was just more of a procession as well. Like, you know, like there was a little bit of interest with Fernando on the soft tyre, and he made a great start, and then he was kind of, you know, the soft tyre started going off a little bit, and the safety car is not coming in. It hasn't announced it yet.
Yeah, it will do in a minute.
Well, you could still say that pole position is pole position, and then
what's wrong with free practice 3 being the grid for the sprint? Wow, that's late.
That's very late. Yeah, they're still. Oh, James, that Alpine nearly rear-ended your crew. That division almost nearly ended in disaster there. Preseason already has a 1.3 second advantage. Crew probably is the closest.
Why is Guitar Man weaving?
Yeah, well, that would have been. I seen that on stream as well. That would have been something that. These are all things that we can address. Yeah, this one wasn't even just to do with slipstream. This was just weaving for, like, crew wasn't following them in terms of trying to use it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. A little wobble on 9 just to add into the interest there. I'm looking from the back of crew back towards Guitar Man and Division. Division looks like he's racy there as well with Guitar Man. And you have Tilwick. So we still have 6 drivers on track still racing. The crew's pulling away. A little bit of a breathing gap now. Just nearly. Oh, Assassin just set 16.9. Tilwick with a penalty. what I find as well, if you stick your airs on too early coming out of that last corner, you can light up your rears and you can spin. I done it in one of the races there this week. Oh, Tueday just on board with him, smashed wing, turn 2, hit the curb like who was it earlier on today, Kimmy. Yeah, and yeah, around she goes, and he has no front wing now, so he has to make it back to the pits. So still a little bit of a DRS train behind Crew. He's very close to breaking it, but I think the DRS is enabled the last lap, is it? I don't think it's enabled so this lap. Formula Ford in the house. I don't know who that is. It's one of the guys watching anyways, but Formula Ford in the house, gas. If you can, whoever's writing the comments there, if you can give your PSN name so I know who you are, give you a shout out there. It's definitely someone in the league, but I just don't know their name, you know. So Crew 9 seconds of penalties, just all from, as you're saying, corrections
yeah,
on exit.
Much. Yeah.
Suppose we'll stick on board. Preseason's probably going to try to go for fastest lap. I'd say those tyres are probably past our best, but we'll find out. It was Delta time 49. He's up 2/10, so he's still going. He's still getting faster. All he needs is a little bit to get him out of the last corner. He doesn't need that much. He's done a tiny bit there. You see that little bit of a burst there, top of the hill. .16.0. That's faster than the majority of people's qualifying lap in Q3 in Tier 1. I'm not even talking about today. In Tier 1, yellow flag, last sector, division. Oh, Crew, that might actually be able to keep you your 4th place there. Yeah.
Yeah, it has done. It has done.
Well, it's Preseason's dad. Yeah. Well, so they say. I don't know if it is or not, but.
Five pit stops.
You've had 5 pit stops. Well, there we go.
Tilwick had 6, in fairness.
Oh, no way. So, if you can see the comments there, that's Preseason's dad talking, and in the photo, Preseason is the little kid on his knee. That's brilliant stuff.
Guitar Man Khan.
What did he do?
He just messaged me on Discord saying, "You made a hell of a move there."
Yeah, it was great. We caught it on stream.
Yeah,
Deadly.
but I saw your penalties, so I didn't bother to fight it.
Right. But he looked like he was fighting it.
It did look like it.
Yeah. There we go. So there. Can someone actually take a photo of that? I don't have my phone handy. Can you take that? Switchback.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Or Crew.
I'll do it.
We have 6 finishers, so it doesn't really do much, but
6 finishes and one of them's Assassin, so it doesn't mean a lot.
yeah. He's not upstairs. Yeah. So are we doing? Are we doing interviews? 5 to 3 in the morning.
I'm up for work in 3 hours.
Yeah, I don't believe it. Right, that is Tier 2 pre-season of the Americas wrapped up there. We are finished for the week. We're back with the second round of pre-season in Bahrain starting on Monday. Our Oceania tier will be kicking us off at 7:30 Australian Eastern time, which is basically Sydney time, and then we'd have the European Tier 1 at 9 PM British Standard Time, and then we have the Americas Tier 1 at 8 PM Eastern Time. Tuesday we'll then have, actually I completely forgot, we have Tier 3 tomorrow, so we're still actually finishing off or rounding up our week 1 of pre-season. We have a Tier 3 Europe tomorrow, well, Tier 2 and Tier 3 Europe combined, yeah, and that will finish up week 1, and then we'll start week 2 in Bahrain on Monday. So appreciate everyone watching. Again, another interesting race, a lot of attrition, a lot of cars finding the curbs difficult, and but yeah, the majority of the racing's been fine. There's a couple of things obviously, but yeah, it is what it is. We'll learn, and we'll iron out all the kinks from now until the 2nd of August when the season starts, so in Spa Francorchamps. So appreciate it, crew. Thanks for joining us in the cockpit today in the commentary booth.
No problem, thank you.
Giving us a good insight of how things are going in the race. Thanks. Switchback, I know the guys couldn't hear you today, but we'll get that sorted for next week. So yeah, appreciate it everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow for Tier 3 Europe.